vampire and dragon defeated. Oh, we had our fun. Finished every quest released in 2001. 22 full years of questing, banking a death we cannot do. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2002. Welcome back to February 27th, 2002. We are about to go do Heroes Quest. But before that, we have a situation to deal with. But before that, I am AFKing a bit, training, fishing, but mostly getting these caskets. And I guess we're also training cooking. That's why we're standing over here. Cook up a few more cod here, and we will get, wait for it, level 60 cooking. As a milestone, nice even level. And we unlock curry, boulder bass, stop burning slimy eel, and catfish. So, don't think any of those are things yet. Curry is sooner than the other ones at least, but not quite yet. What we also have here is these caskets. So let's see what's in here. I stacked up a couple at the same time to make it more interesting and less constant one casket clips. We find 20 coins, 160 coins, and 80 coins. Not ideal. There is very specific things we need to get out of there. And the specific thing is 2 rubies. It might be faster to go train combat on something, trying to get ruby drops. But I also do need more fishing and cooking in the future, so this is fine for now. And it's much more AFK, so that's good too. Just sell all the fish to the shop here, drop the boots and gloves on the ground. It's all gonna work out. 57 fishing, no unlocks. But we do have a casket to open to celebrate the level here. Emerald, not quite. Level 61, cooking. There are no unlocks for that level. One of the very few cooking levels that don't have any unlocks. But it is our highest level, so that's pretty neat. Maybe we can be rewarded by reaching a new level here with some things we're looking for from these caskets. 80 coins, 320 coins, 320 coins. Not so much. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's not going fantastic here, trying to get these from this. But we are getting other things, so it's alright, I guess. Withdraw the money here. Could just keep it in the coin pouch. Don't feel like it. 61,000 coins. Amazing. Alright. Heroes Quest. Heroes Quest naturally starts here at the Heroes Guild. We've gotten the Shield of Arav, Dragon Slayer, Druidic Ritual, Lost City, and Merlin's Crystal Quest completed. 25 Herblore, 50 Mining, 53 Fishing, and 53 Cooking. All the levels. But we are missing a quest point. Despite all of our efforts and time-traveling shenanigans, it's not enough. And weirdly, it actually is enough. But that's also counting why this was changed in the first place. In 2008, a new tutorial was added, which gave a quest point. Eventually that was removed, but the quest point had to remain to not mess everything up. So the requirements for Heroes Quest increased by 1. Because reasons, I guess. we should have 55 quest points. And it should require 55 quest points. But not going to work out that way. So what we need to do is decide what avenue we're going to get this quest point from. We could either go to the next quest, we could time travel for something, or we could observe this tiny little portal here and a note. Okay, I'll take that. What are we looking at here? Read the note. Meet me outside the wizard's tower. Don't ask any questions. You. Okay. When magical notes pop out of time portals, I do what they tell me to. So, we're heading to the wizard's tower, apparently. Okay. This is clearly the place. We've got a magical time portal. Not too surprised about that after seeing a message pop out of a different one. So we were told to meet here. So presumably there's going to be somebody. And there I am. Hello. Me, I guess. Yeah. I'm here for you because I was here for me when I was you. So now that I'm me, I'm here to get you. Got it? Yep, that sounds good to me. Alright. So, we going through the portal? We're going through the portal. And that was needlessly complicated is what that was. My goodness. You ever go to the future, and then go to the future, and then magic or something? We're back now. We got what we needed. Once again, time traveling to the future has burdened us with inaccurate levels here. We got level 3 rune crafting, discovering the mysteries of the runes. Or something. Future me and future me were a little bit hush-hush on the details, since I'm not even to where this would have been at the first place yet. So, yeah, it's a whole thing, honestly. That's okay. Because we got the singular quest point we needed to go do Hero's Quest. And this requires a nice long list of items. So we need to go collecting. Grabbing a pickaxe. Reclaiming an anti-dragon shield, because I've learned my lesson in that regard. Some black plate legs. A black plate body. Some runes for more convenient teleports. A black full helm. A fishing rod. Some fishing bait. A lobster pot. Some lobsters. Cooked lobsters, of course. A vial of water. And a Harlander. That should be everything that we need here. Oh, there's some loggermans on the ground. I'll take those. To the Heroes Guild. We start the quest by talking to TQTT here. Greetings. Welcome to the Heroes Guild. Only the greatest heroes of this land may gain entrance to this guild. accept Hero's Quest. I'm a hero. May I apply to join? Yes. You may now begin the tasks to meet the entry requirements for membership in the Heroes Guild. The 3 items required for entrance are a Master Thief's armband, an Entranin Firebird feather, and a cooked lava eel. Got any hints on the armband? I'm sure you have relevant contacts in the criminal underworld to ask about that. The feather? Not really, other than Entranin Firebirds tend to live on Entrana. An eel? Maybe go and find someone who knows a lot about fishing? The fishing shop in Port Sarum could be a good place to start. Alright, I'll get started then. Good luck with that. Not a lot to go on in the start here, my goodness. But we have 3 different things we need to do. I think we will start by going down to Port Sarum, as there are 2 different things we can do while we're there. We can go talk to the fishing store owner about how one will go about fishing a lava eel, and also go to Entrana, which is going to be annoying. Well, that's okay. We can deal with it. We're not losing everything, since we're not going to be on Entrana for an extended period of time. So at least we have that going for us. We have this vial of wire and herb here, so we'll combine those together. And go talk to Garant down here. We were just at his shop a little bit ago, buying other fishing supplies. Very helpful person here. Welcome. You can buy fishing equipment at my store. You also buy anything you catch off you. I want to find out how to catch a lava eel. Lava eels, eh? That's a tricky one, that is. You'll need a lava-proof fishing rod. The method for making this would be to take an ordinary fishing rod and then cover it with fireproof blemish oil. You know, thinking about it, I may have a jar of blemish slime around here somewhere. Now, where did I put it? You have a jar of slime just lying around? That's definitely something, I guess. Grant searches around a bit. Aha! Here it is. Take this slime, mix it with some Harlander and water, and you'll have the blemish oil you need to treat your fishing rod. Brilliant. So, slime in the vial. We have some blemish oil, which we can drink. You know, I'd really rather not. But it'll make my insides fireproof. That's gotta count for something, right? Yep. Just use it on the fishing rod here. Rub the oil into the rod. Fantastic. And we have an oily fishing rod. Useful for catching lava eels. Wild. Alright. And popping over to Entrana here. Inventory is a bit of a mess for this adventure. So we need to drop the pickaxe and the shield and the helmet and the legs and the body and the other helmet and the rune and the defense and the black kite and the dragon long. Travel. Must be quick. There's no time to waste on Entrana. Talking to the High Priest here. Many greetings. Welcome to our fair island. As for Hero's Quest, I'm in search of an Entranin Firebird. Can you help me? Well, adventure, I've heard they exist on this island, but I've never seen one myself. According to legend, however, they're so hot that the merest touch can burn flesh. Apparently long ago, a great hero named Kimura used a pair of magical gloves stolen from the Queen of Ice to cool a bird down enough to catch it as a pet. So where do I find this Queen of Ice? I know not, adventurer. It is but a myth, as told as a young boy. Perhaps try White Wolf Mountain on the mainland north of Entrana. It's very cold there. Thanks. And I don't know how he's never seen the bird. It's right there. We need to get back to our stuff. Should be invisible to everyone for a minute. That's not exactly a huge amount of time. So, take things, wield things, take more things, and we're good. Oh, that's always a terrible time. He's saying, try White Wolf Mountain. I can do that. And on our way there, we're gonna be going past the Taverley dungeon. I guess they never actually told us where we can find these lava eels. We've got the oily fishing rod. That's the how to catch lava eels. The where is also kind of important here. Let's see if he has any info for me. On how to catch a lava eel. Got the 5 push. I know that, yep. So where can I fish lava eels? Taverley Dungeon or the lava maze in the wilderness? Could have just told me that when I was here earlier, but okay. Taverley Dungeon is obviously the better choice there. The wilderness has been changed again, so there's no longer random nonsense spawned in on top of you for no reason. But there's still really, really strong things out there that I don't want to mess with. So I am much more inclined to go to the Taverley Dungeon. So far we've only made it very, very little way into the Taverley Dungeon to go fight Chaos Druids. So what we need to do here is go most of the way through, honestly. Only going to be the strongest things that we're not going to have to run past. It's going to be an adventure, for sure. Also going to wield the anti-dragon shield. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but I'd rather be safe than sorry here when dealing with dragons. They might not be quite as forgiving as the previous one. Also, we're going to need to get some run energy here because, my goodness. Alright, here we go. I have to go through the entire dungeon here because there's no shortcuts yet. Eventually that'll be very useful. But for now, we're just going to go this way. A little bit of a shortcut here, I guess, through the bats room. That's something, I guess. We are charging into the dungeon here. Got some Black Knights. Lesser Demon that can shoot over those rocks. Annoying. Got some magic axes, which may or may not exist. They weren't on the list of new monsters in the RuneScape members update shenanigans, but I don't know. We're not going to fight them anyway, so it doesn't matter. The poison scorpions are unaggressive, which is great for us. Love to see it. Cast dwarfs, more aggressive though. I'll pass some hill giants and into the Taverley Black Knights compound here. Lots of Black Knights here. Pretty wild. We can just run past them and go kill their jailer. Because the jailer is holding a key to the jail. I guess that's not too surprising. Use the key and talk to Valric the Explorer, the only person in jail here. Thank you for rescuing me. It isn't very comfy in this cell. So, you know any good places to explore? Well, this dungeon was quite good to explore, until I got captured anyway. I was given a key to an inner part of this dungeon by a mysterious cloaked stranger. It's rather tough for me to get that far into the dungeon, however. I just keep getting captured Would you like to give it a go? Yes, please. It reaches somewhere mysterious and passes you a key. Very cool. And now, we're just gonna leave. He says he's constantly getting captured, so that's his problem, I guess. We're heading back out into the fray. Into the deeper, more dangerous part of the dungeon. Luckily, there's no Black Knights trying to capture us, so we got that going for us at least. But back up here, get whacked by some more Chaos Dwarfs. Always a good time. Or the opposite of that, I guess. And continuing deeper in, past some lesser demons. With their magic attacks, very problematic now. And into the dragons. Interestingly enough, the baby dragons used to also have dragon breath in RuneScape Classic. So you really would want to bring your anti-dragon shield for any dragon-related activities. We got baby blue dragons and blue dragons. Don't look aggressive here, so that's good for us. So technically we didn't need the shield here, but still. Probably better safe than sorry here. Drop that, and fish some lava eels. We've gotten a few extra fishing levels than the required minimum here, so we should be able to catch these easily enough. I did bring extra fishing bait in an effort to make sure we bring enough eels back that we can successfully cook them once we're back out of the dungeon here. I'm going to keep the oily fishing rod on me until I've confirmed the lava eel, just because there's no reason to have to try to get that back in the incredibly off chance that we burn all 5. That would be highly unfortunate in a lot of ways. There we go. Pick up the eel. Don't really need the dusty key anymore right now. We can always just go get that back whenever we want. So that'll be fine. And get out of here. Over to Varrock. Go cook these random lava eels in the palace kitchen here. Could not find a full list of ranges. There's probably one in Falador. I'm not too worried about it. Most of the time I'm cooking my food on fires that I made anyways, so. Or I guess with the big net fishing, we are cooking our food in Catherby, where there is a range. Either way, we've successfully cooked a lava eel, so that's fantastic. And while we're here in Varrock, we can go and inquire about this whole Master Thief's armband business. We are in the Black Arm Gang, so that is who we need to go talk to. Down in the other corner of the city. Probably could use the southern range I think exists. That probably would have been better. Wouldn't have the opportunity to use the facilities of the King's kitchen. You go for it. You might as well. Let's head on in here and see what Katrine has to say. Open this door. There's not a door in that door frame. I guess this area is pretty run down. Alright. Hey, Katrine. Hey. Hey. How can I get a Master Thief's armband? Master Thief? Aren't we the ambitious one? Well, you're gonna have to do something pretty amazing to earn that rank. Anything you can suggest? Are you sure you want to continue Hero's Quest as a member of the Black Arm Gang? You may need a player partner in the Phoenix Gang. You won't be able to change allegiance to the Phoenix Gang until you acquire a Master Thief's armband. This is part of the changes made in 2017 to allow Heroes Quest to be soloable. Unlike with Shield of Arav, where the quest is only soloable, they left in the partner version as an option here. So we're going to be making use of that. Do you want to be in the Black Arm Gang? Yes, I do. Well, some of the most coveted prizes in Thiefdom right now are in the pirate town of Brimhaven on Karamja. The pirate leader, Scarface Pete, keeps an extremely valuable candlestick in his Brimhaven mansion. His security is very good. We, of course, have gang members in a town like Brimhaven who may be able to help you. Visit the Black Arm hideout in the building southeast of the Shrimp and Parrot. To get in, you'll need to tell them the secret password for Leafed Clover. Alright. Sounds like a plan to me. Before we head over there, we're going to go deal with this Queen of Ice business. To do that, we need to head back to the White Wolf Mountain. It is, in fact, very cold there, and it would make sense for the Queen of Ice to live in the iciest place. Although, to be fair, there also is Ice Mountain, but Ice Mountain is much smaller, with significantly less ice than White Wolf Mountain. But it couldn't be called Less Ice Mountain and More Ice and also White Wolf's Mountain. That's a bit of a mouthful, clearly. We're just going to head up this way. I guess we can put on our Black Kite Shield again. A little bit more defense against the wolves, I guess. Not that it's going to make a huge difference. Just need to get up here into the mountain. We are running low on run energy again. That's okay. We can get that all good and reset here. Run energy really is not a problem in RuneScape 3 this often. Most of the time you're not constantly running places. Alright. Mine this rock slide up here to get access to an Ice Warrior and some ladders, which we are going to use to go through a bit of a maze. Well, it's not really a maze. There's like 3 different directions, but that's fine. Down here, under White Wolf Mountain, where we get attacked by some more Ice Warriors. Nothing we haven't dealt with before. Ice Warriors. And then we pop up here with some Ice Giants. The camera rotates around itself for no apparent reason. And then we're back down here on the other side of this gate. Now we have some Ice Spiders. See if they're aggressive. Not particularly worried here. Definitely a bigger problem in RuneScape Classic, where you had to fight every single thing that attacked you for 3 turns. Definitely makes a monster-filled long corridor a titanic struggle, where nowadays they barely do any damage and we can just run past. It's a bit of a different system, and it really shows in quests like this where part of the challenge is having to survive. But there's also the opportunity of prayers that can also make it pretty trivial. So either way, we're gonna make it through here up to another outside area with some ladders, down again. We make it to the Ice Queen, who is surrounded by Ice Warriors, which is obviously not ideal for us. We're getting attacked by 2 Ice Warriors and the Ice Queen, and barely doing any damage to the Ice Queen. Let's see if we can lure her over here by herself. Perfect. She's level 77. Apparently has very good defense, despite claiming to be equally resistant to, equally weak to all damage types here. When we hit though, my goodness. Not a lot of health, but a lot of defense. That's for sure. Yeah, that's 2 hits and she's already at half health. I think we're gonna be just fine. Especially with all these lobsters. And also these lava eels, I guess. If it really gets that dire. I think we should be okay. Just swing our sword, actually hit something. Really incredibly high defense is definitely one way to scale quote-unquote boss fights. And there we go. Ice Queen down. And we get the ice gloves, which we can wield here. Looking fancy. Technically, plate bodies and gloves cannot be combined in RuneScape Classic. But we could also just be wearing the chain body, which has exactly the same stats, so not a big deal. We're also using inventory slots and equipment slots at the same time, which technically we should have all these taking up space in the inventory, and also the inventory should be 30 instead of 28. It's fine. Everything's great. So now, we've got the ice gloves. We can pop back over to Entrana again. Fantastic. Let's drop some things here to make this a little less annoying. Still need to drop all the items. We can make sure that we have them all ready to go in a regular area here. All in the inventory at once instead of having to constantly take things off. And we're going to be coming back here with a item. Should probably have one more space here just to pick everything up all at once. And just to make this as seamless as possible in our blind sprint across Entrana again. Also should probably get some run energy back here before we drop all of our stuff and slowly walk across Entrana as the clock is ticking down. Oh, that's not what you want. Eventually there's going to be a time where we can't just do this. But that's not for a while. So, drop the cheaper things. Oh, don't add it to the tool belt. Tool belt's not a thing. Drop the things, and the longsword, and away we go. They allow these ice gloves, specifically made to murder their bird that they've never seen before. I'm not going to question their motives here. I'm just going to go smack a bird. The bird is right over here. The bird is level 1. We punched it to death in one hit. Take the feather and get out of here. Oh, now is not time for lag. That would be not ideal at all. The chances of everything just crashing to the ground in the handful of minutes that my things are on the ground is low, but it's never 0. Which is why it's always a bad time. But there is the feather. That is 2 for 3. So now, just need to get over to Brimhaven. So, only way to get there is via Karemja. A bit of Musa Point here, more specifically. So we needed to go and talk to some people for the Black Arm gang over here in Brimhaven. They were going to be near the Shrimp and Parrot, and we've looked at that shop before. They sell all sorts of nice food that we're probably not going to actually ever make use of, but that's fine. we can just fish our own stuff. And as our fishing and cooking continue to go up from all of the big net fishing that I'm going to be doing, because I've decided I'm going to force that to happen, even if it's not going very well so far, we are going to be looking nice for future things we need to do with that. Getting a lot of future goals all lined up here. It's all definitely something. So, open the door here. Yes, what do you want? We need the secret password. 4-leaf clover. Click the wrong button there. What do you want? Go away. What do you want? I'm going to try another secret password. 4-leaf clover. Oh, you're one of the gang, are you? Hold up a second. Just let you in through here. Hear the door being unbarred from inside. And we're in. Hey, Grubor. Hello. Hi, I'm a little busy right now. You should speak to Trobert. He runs things around here. Alright. Interesting little gang area. Anything out here? Trobert. Welcome to our Brimhaven headquarters. I'm Trobert, and I'm in charge here. So, can you help me get Scarface Pete's candlesticks? Well, we have made some progress there. We know that one of the only keys to Pete's treasure room is carried by Grip, the head guard. So we thought it might be good to get close to him somehow. Grip was taking on a new deputy called Hartigan, an Asgardian Black Knight who was deserting the Black Knight Fortress and seeking new employment here on Brimhaven. We managed to waylay him on the journey here and steal his ID papers. Now all we need is to find someone willing to impersonate him, take the deputy role to get that key for us. I volunteer to undertake that mission. Good, good. Well, here's Hartigan's ID papers. Take them and introduce yourself to the guards at Scarface Pete's mansion. We'll have that treasure in no time. You mean I will have that treasure in no time? It's a group effort. It's fine. So, Hartigan, the Black Knight, will be wearing Black Knight's equipment. You might think maybe he wouldn't, since he's deserting the Black Knights, but you never know. We also have the Black Kite Shield, which also helps with the look here. Except for the Dragon Longsword. Although I guess it is red. That's good enough. Here is Garv, the guard. Garv. Hello, what do you want? I'm Hartigan. I've come to work here. I assume you have your ID papers? You present your ID papers to the guard. You better come in then. Grip will want to talk to you. Alright. In we go. Here is Grip. Level 21. Wow. Hi there. I am Hartigan. Reporting his duty as your new deputy, sir. Ah, good. At last. Took your time getting here. Now, let me see. I'll get your hours and duty roster sorted out in a while. Oh, and do you have your ID papers with you? Internal security is almost as important as external security for a guard. Right here, sir. Hand your ID papers over to Grip. So, can I guard the treasure room? Well, I might sometimes post you outside it. I prefer to be the only one inside. There's some pretty valuable artifacts in there. Those keys stay only with the head guard and Scarface Pete. So, what do my duties involve here? Well, various guard-related duties on various shifts. I'll assign specific duties as they are required, as and when they become necessary. Oh boy, various guard duties. I mean, there's so many guards here. Seems a bit excessive. Just so you know, if anything happens to me, you'll need to take over as head guard here. You'll find important keys to the treasure room and Pete's quarters inside my jacket. Although, I doubt anything bad's going to happen to me anytime soon. Grip laughs to himself at the thought. Anything I can do now? Well, you could find out what this key opens for me. Apparently it's for something in this building, but for the life of me, I can't find what. Grip hands you a key. Well, I'd better sort out my new room map then. Yeah, I'll give you time to settle in. Better get a good night's sleep. Expect you to report for duty at 0500 hours tomorrow on the dot. Alright. So now we have a miscellaneous key. And it has some examined information about what you actually are supposed to do with it. And this is the part where we need help. We just have to leave the Scarface Pete's area here and get our miscellaneous key to someone in the Phoenix gang. Trading. Weirdly, this should actually work. Offer miscellaneous key. Most things are not tradable on Ironman accounts, but this is one of the exceptions. So we just need to run back in to Scarface Pete's here, while our ally gets to where they're going. We just need to talk to Grip here and see that he is going to be coming over here into this room. And to make that happen, all we need to do is mess with his drinks cabinet. I don't think Mr. Grip will like you opening that. That's his private drinks cabinet. He won't notice I have a quick look. Hey, what are you doing there? Stay out of my drink cabinet. Blah, 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 blah. He's instantly dead. And we just yoink his key. Oh, we're so fun. We have fun here. And since he's dead, we are apparently now the head guard. So we're supposed to have this. And we immediately run over to the treasure room and loot the chests, where we grab 2 candlesticks. There'll be one for you, one for the person who killed Grip for you. But that's irrelevant. Destroy it. You have to get another candlestick from the treasure room, Scarface Pete's mansion in Broomhaven, or from another player. Destroy it. One of them. We're gonna keep the other one. And away we go. Very convenient design, allowing you to finish that with someone that's already done the quest. Really does work out, especially nowadays when most people would not even have a second person come for Hero's Quest, since it is soloable for people that have access to lockpicks and such. But we manage the proper way here. Back here with Katrine. Hey. Hey. I have that candlestick now. Wow, is it really it? This really is a fine bit of thievery. Us thieves have been trying to get hold of this one for a while. You wanted to be ranked as a master thief, didn't you? Well, I guess this just about ranks as good enough. Katrine gives you a Master Thief's armband. So, I think the idea here was we are the Master Thief, so we get to have the armband. But we need it for other things. That's okay. Let's put my armor back on here. Sell to a shop. Don't need this black equipment. Nah. Sell. 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 Lost a bit of money on that, but that's fine. I expected to. Drop the pickaxe. Destroy Grip's key. We can get another one back from Grip when he respawns. Destroy the oily fishing rod. Drop the extra runes. Open the tab of the gate here. Drop the other water runes. Drop these lobsters. It's always a good time when you can clear out your inventory after a series of adventures. Drop 2 of the lava eels, and we are looking good. Back to TQTT here. Greetings, welcome to the Heroes Guild. How goes that quest, adventurer? I have all the required items. I see that you have. Well done. Now to complete the quest and gain entry to the Heroes Guild, in your final task, all that you have to do is... Well, what? You mean there's more? I'm sorry. I was just having a little fun with you. Just a little Heroes Guild humor there. What I really meant was... Congratulations. You've completed the Heroes Guild entry requirements. You will find the door now open for you. Enter, hero, and take this reward. Because I'm a hero, kill a queen, that's what a hero does. Have cool gloves, that's what a hero does. Punch a bird, that's what a hero does. 'Cause I'm a hero. Be in a gang, that's what a hero does. Workplace accident, that's what a hero does. Steal a stick, that's what a hero does. 'Cause I'm a hero. Oil the rod, that's what a hero does. Go fishing, that's what a hero does. Cook an eel, that's what a hero does. 'Cause I'm a hero. And I'm a hero. Everything I do is what a hero is supposed to do. And I'm a hero simply because I am a hero. We receive 1 quest point, and that is correct. And a whole pile of experience spread over 12 skills. And access to the Heroes Guild. The amount of experience in each of these lamps varies wildly. And the amount was changed from the amount it was in RuneScape Classic, where every single one of these XP drops was calculated by level times 50 plus 75. So some of these we're going to give the correct amount of experience. Some of them are going to give too much experience, and some are going to give too little. So we can use the ones that would give us less or equal experience. And the ones that would give more experience, we're just going to have to destroy. Well, that's okay. Specifically, we get to use 8 of them, but not the defense, strength, attack, or ranged ones. Because the melee ones assumed you were level 60 base, and the range is just way lower. Let's find those in here. Destroy defense lamp. Cannot reclaim it. It's fine. The experience is small enough it's not a huge concern either way. Destroy constitution lamp. Attack one we get. Range one we don't. And strength one we don't. Technically could have trained my skills before getting these, but not super necessary. Because we get a whopping 3,000, and that's the highest amount of experience. So 3,000 attack XP. 1,300 herblore is nice. It were based on the base 25 herblore required for the quest, so I can work with that at least. And then 2,700 fishing, 2,800 cooking, 1,500 fire making, 1,500 wood cutting, 2,500 mining, and 2,200 smithing. So there you go. And that is a herblore and a fire making level. Not bad. Worgali incense sticks and energy potions. There's no energy potions because there's no energy yet, but yeah. And now we can go inside the Heroes Guild. It's pretty fancy. they got a few interesting things in here. Up on the top floor here, we got a store with Helmos here. And he sells some cool things. And by cool things, I mean one thing, period. The Dragon Battle Axe for 200,000 coins. So you can see why we went with the longsword instead, because it's literally half the price. Dragon maces do not exist yet. And then if we head downstairs, we can see some other cool stuff here. We've got bats attacking us. Fantastic. A singular blue dragon in a cage. Has been somewhat useful in the past, since you don't need to go through the entirety of the Taverley dungeon to get to it. It's only one spawn, so at this point, could be better. And here we've got a mine, which nowadays is full of Dracolith. And just Dracolith. Previously, this was rune rocks, or a singular rune rock. The only rune rock outside of the wilderness. So, very, very cool spot to have. And also a bit of coal, myth, and addy. But nothing here for us here. And then we got the Fountain of Heroes, where you can recharge Dragonstone amulets, aka glories. Pretty impressive. But we are nowhere near being able to make one of those. So, there you go. Very heroic, all that. Nothing weird or anything. Don't know who is putting this together to determine who was a hero by that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to complain too much, because we've completed the final quest, and that is the final bit for this day. So we can move on to new updates, new places, and new grinds, starting with a grind we were already doing. Next time. Goodbye.